Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the fucking 5th time this week. Yeah, no, I'll have a talk with him. He's. I think he might be fucking done. Let me talk to him. See him. You hear that?
What the fuck is up, boss?
I'm not talking to fucking Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm talking to our last customer, asshole. And you just lost us another fucking good $1.
What
you know
the fuck are you talking about?
They said it tasted like shit. They said it looked like shit. It tasted
what
like
the
shit.
Fuck?
Look at what the fuck. Exactly. Look at that. It
Look
looks
at
like
things.
It looks like fucking shit, and it
You
tastes
see
like
that?
Yeah, I see it.
That's fucking
hard
work.
I see that you're losing me money.
Hard fucking work.
I see that you're losing me caught sucking money. Look at you. You've been doing nothing but blow. You're not even fucking rolling the dough right.
Look
at
are
you. You're
talking
fucking cocaine.
about?
That's it. No, you're fucking done. You're fucking out of here, and I want you gone. Get in your car, pack your shit, and get the fuck out.
This what I get?
No, I'm fucking
This
done.
what I
I'm fucking
get?
done with you,
This
asshole.
what I fucking
I'm
get?
fucking done with you, asshole.
Fuck you!
Oh God! Oh God! You're losing me money. That's what you're fucking doing,
I'm
asshole.
just looking at the pizza.
God damn it! God damn it!
Okay, we just keep going.
Yeah, your pizzas taste like shit. Clearly, they fucking look like shit. There's a fucking serious problem going on here, buddy. And I'm fucking sick of it. And I think I've had it up to here, and I think I'm done.
The fuck are you talking about?
That was the worst thing I've ever fucking seen.
You ever
don't
seen this
even know.
fucking
You
masterpiece?
don't even know how to do it right. That's it. I honestly.
You've been fucking busting my balls. I was trying to get a fucking coffee.
God damn it!
And we're back.
We're back.
Welcome back to the Shittiest podcast on the internet. This is Alex.
And it's your boy Lonnie.
Yeah, man. So we were just talking about on the way to my house. We were talking about how our exchanging stories more so about some of our run-ins with law enforcement.
Yeah, like I would always generally say that me and you were pretty, or at least I know I am. You could speak for yourself, but I'd say I've always been generally pretty squeaky clean when it came to enforcing the law.
Yeah, no, definitely. As far as like law enforcement or just getting in trouble in general, I guess, from, either from school or in the real world.
It hasn't happened much. I've always been pretty good at staying out of trouble, I guess you could say. Even if I did bad stuff, the trick is to not get caught.
That is true. They'll never never sentence you or catch you if you don't get caught.
But let's be honest, it's pretty much impossible to get away with everything. So, as I'm sure has happened with you, like most people, I'm sure, we've had a couple slip-ups.
Yeah.
And I would love to hear about your slip-up, because yours seemed a little bit more sketchy than mine was. So I'd love to hear what you had to say about that.
Yeah, so basically it was kind of crazy. I had just turned 18.
Yeah, set the tone here, set the story.
Yeah, I
turned 18.
Just turned 18.
That's 18. That's not the legal drinking age.
That is true. we were
Alexander.
going crazy. I know.
Oh my goodness.
What a bad guy, huh?
You hear that?
No, but so basically what it was, I had just turned 18. For anyone who doesn't know as well, we do live in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to a friend's birthday party that was a hotel party.
Yeah.
And it was actually kind of like across town, right?
Yeah, so a bit of a ways away. What had happened was I picked up my two buddies. We had gotten a big pack of like a 24 pack of Bud Light or whatever the fuck we were drinking, right? And in the back, so I had like this SUV, and you could kind of see through the back of it because the windows weren't really tinted. Yeah.
And in the back of my SUV, I forgot that I had an empty case of a 24 pack of beer back there, just the case, no alcohol in it though.
Just an empty package.
Just an empty package, and that comes into play in a second. Essentially what had happened, like the geniuses that we were, they all cracked one beer each, my two buddies, and I was in there, and they were like, hey, do you want a beer? I was like, fuck yeah, I want a beer. So I'm
course.
drinking. I'm 18. I'm drinking. I'm going, down the freeway. Literally almost completely finished the beer. And they're like, how fast can this thing go?
Well, that's a
SUV.
great question
That's
to
it.
ask when you're drinking and driving.
That's a great question. And you know what I did? I go, I don't know.
We should find out, though.
Let's see. So I press on the fucking gas, right?
As you do.
As you do when you're drinking and driving. And essentially, what the fuck was that? Oh. Essentially, what happened was we I was going only like 80. So it wasn't even like that fast, but I was going about like 80 in probably like a 65. So like 25 over. Or in 15 over.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just bringing it along a little bit.
Just a little bit. So they actually a cop ended up pulling me over. I fucking panicked and I grabbed the beer that was in my hand and I chucked it at my friend that was in the back seat and I was like, hide it, because
That's hilarious.
We had the other pack of fucking 22 or 21 beers underneath his feet in the back.
Yeah.
So he takes off his jacket, he puts it over the thing.
Smart guy back there.
But again, there was an empty 24 pack that I didn't know was in the back of my SUV. So the cop comes up, and I was like, okay, just like act normal, everyone act normal. Immediately when he walks up to the window, he goes, how much have you had to drink tonight? And I literally fucking froze, and I was like, drink what? And he was like, okay, so how much have you had to smoke tonight? And I was like,
same thing.
Smoke what? And he was like, all right, just hang tight. And he goes back.
Hang tight.
He goes back.
Hang tight. Oh my God, I'm going to prison.
I thought literally, I was like, I'm 18. In my mind, I'm like, dude, so like, what happens if they like, I was like, my heart was beating, my fucking legs were shaking. I was fucking about to puke. I was like, oh my God, no. And he literally comes back up to the window and just hands me a speeding ticket and then tells me to keep going.
Slow down,
yeah.
What a great guy.
But dude, I'm pretty sure what happens if you do get that like if he was to cite me with like a DUI, I get my license taken for like until I'm 21, right? Something like that?
Yeah, if you're over 21, I think you get your license taken or suspended for like a year. But if you're under 21, I think you have to wait till you're 21. So I think that's true. That's fucking terrible though, because oh my God, dude, especially when like you're like a squeaky clean type of person and
Right.
you don't normally get into trouble at all. And then you get pulled over in some of the worst circumstances possible.
Yep.
God, I would have shit my pants as well. I'm surprised you didn't like start crying or anything like in a panic.
I
You
know.
what
I was just like, smoke
officer,
what?
please, you gotta let me go.
I know, just please, man.
Officer, please don't take me to jail.
I only shotgun 3 beers and I'm drinking another one. I threw it at my buddy. It's in the back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
But that's just so self-incriminating.
is he like a cool guy or is he like?
Oh, he was a cool ass guy.
Well, yeah, he's cool, but like, drinking and driving isn't great either. So it's like,
right.
So like that kind of moral dilemma as a police officer.
You're
do you
fuck, do I take this kid out?
Do I really have to take these fucking 3 idiots to
jail?
To drunk jail right now?
Or do I just let him go and keep drinking and driving?
Right. And it's like, fuck.
After
it's
that,
like, are
I'm
they going to
pretty
be
sure
more
after that-
responsible after I pull them over or not?
I'm pretty sure after they let me go, I pulled off and I was like, all right, hand me another one.
Did you start speeding again too immediately afterwards?
Fuck no. I literally was like, hide that shit, and I had both hands on the wheel going like
10 and 2, we're fucking driving. Shut up or I'm turning this car around. We're being good boys right now. No, that's fucking, yeah, I'd be petrified, especially for like drinking and driving, right?
Yeah, because that's such a bad. If they
Especially
catch you
when
doing
you're
that.
especially under 21, that's like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
Because then you would have been fucked till you were 21. So it's like, thankfully he was a cool guy.
Thankfully, he was
How
a cool
much
guy.
how much did that ticket come out to, if you remember?
$200.
I guess that doesn't seem too bad.
That's not too bad, but at the same time, it's $200 for just speeding.
It could have been a lot more expensive.
That's what I'm saying, though. I could have fucking went to jail
Thank you, officer.
and had a $1,000 bond, probably.
Thank you, Officer Smith.
Thank you, Officer Schmitty. I remember you. If you're out there, I'm just kidding, by the way. There's no Officer Smitty. Unless there is.
Badge number 894JB1. That's for you, Officer Schmitty. No, I was going to say, my story is, once again, the opposite spectrum. It's another cop story, obviously, but it's marijuana-related, of course, rather than alcohol-related. As you can see, we have that sort of dichotomy, going on. I'm definitely the bigger stoner, that's for sure. But so just to set the stage, this is like the year 2016 or 2017. So basically my freshman year of high school. My freshman year of high school was my older brother, his freshman year of college. And I decided, but my brother decided that he was going to surprise me and be like, hey, boy, come hang out with me for a day at the dorm. It should be kind of tight. And I was like, fuck yeah, it'll be tight. Let's get her done. Like, let's do it.
How old were you?
I'm like, I'm going to say 15.
15.
15.
So you're like, fuck yeah, I'll go fucking hang
fuck
at
yeah,
the
that
fucking
sounds
college.
cool as shit. Like, I'm a college boy now.
Exactly.
I'm a college boy. But I was still a little boy. But basically, he takes me, and we're at the college. This is UNLV. We're at UNLV, and at one point, David's buddy decides to come hang out with us, and we're all like, let's go smoke some Mary Jane. And this is still like very on in my marijuana smoking career, and I was not only like I wasn't like a big hitter yet, nor was I like really accustomed to it. Like it still took me just like a couple hits to get like super duper figgity faded. You know what I mean? So I was still a novice, and with that being said, we go to this parking spot that they swore up and down about this parking lot. Like, dude, trust me, this parking lot is the best parking lot. We smoke here all the time. Never seen a single patrol through once. Like, no campus police, no real police. Like, this is a good spot. Nothing happens here. And I'm thinking like, dude, this sounds like the perfect fucking spot. Lo and behold, it's just like a normal ass parking lot. It's not no secret. It's not really a secret spot at all. It's just a parking lot on a different side of a building than the normal parking lot. So there was like 2 cars back there when we went, and so we just go and park, and we start doing our thing. We had like a blunt or whatever, and we start smoking it. This is maybe like 5 minutes. 5 minutes after we like get situated and start smoking and everything. Like we're hotboxing as well, right? So we're like filling the car up with smoke, really being scoundrels, and next thing you know, like in the rearview mirror, we saw a car drive by, and we noticed that it had lights on top. Immediate red flag. We're like, holy fuck, it's a patrol car. It was only it wasn't a real like metropolitan police, but it was campus police. But either way, at that time in that year, if you got caught with weed on campus, you were getting put down.
Right.
Like a sick animal. You were just gonna get shot right in the face.
Like a sick animal.
Yeah, you were just gonna be like.
They seen you with the blunt and they just pull out their fucking Glock.
Yeah, no, they like seriously, except to your education. So like they would have lost like they would have just been immediately expelled probably, and then I probably would have gotten in trouble with my school as well. It would have just been a whole thing. And we like rolled the windows down, smoke's billowing out, like he's like not behind us anymore, like he's like on the other side of the parking lot but making a lap to our side, and we're like shitting bricks. We're like, the smoke's coming out of the car, we know it smells like weed, obviously, and so at this point we're all nervous because nobody knows what's gonna happen, right? If this cop's gonna bust us or not. And basically the cop drives behind our car and then pulls back into the other side of the parking lot and then parks like not directly behind, but behind our car, like 50 feet away on the other side of the parking lot. So they could just be like staring right into the back of our car, like running our plates or whatever the fuck. At this point, we're like still shitting. We're still fucking scared. We have no fucking idea if like they're gonna like, if they're gonna like, turn on the light. If they flip those lights on, that's like, we know we're fucked. And obviously we can't just peel out right away because that'll look suspicious shit.
Yeah.
So we just have to sit there and endure like the most paranoid-filled 5 minutes of my entire life.
And you're fucking high.
And I'm high as a novice still. I'm not used to being high again, or not used to being high yet. And it was just such a, it was such a paranoid-filled experience. Obviously, looking back on it, it's like, wow, how thrilling that was. It didn't stop me from smoking weed ever again, that's for sure. It was, it's not like it was a scared straight moment, but, you know, God, dude, it really did. Like, it was just like another one of those, like, it's like another one of those moments where you, like, face the real world. You know what I mean? And it's like, fuck, dude, like, I might actually face some legitimate consequences here.
Right,
This might not end out okay. But somehow, some way, the cops, there was 2 guys in the cop car, but somehow, some way, they didn't flick on their lights. Maybe they didn't smell. Maybe they didn't see the smoke coming out.
Right,
Maybe they did see all those things, but they just didn't, you know, they didn't turn on their lights. Who knows? Very, very sketchy, though. So literally like 5-6 minutes later, we're spraying this little cologne bottle all over ourselves, drenching ourselves in cologne just in case we were to get pulled over. And then we kind of just back out and pull out and fucking, you know, go somewhere else. It was really sketchy.
Go hotbox in another abandoned parking lot.
That's basically what we did. We chose to do. We were like, all right, we'll go to my other spot now, because apparently they had 2 spots.
You're like, before anything happens, you're like, oh my God, that was one of the scariest moments of my fucking life.
I need to smoke weed.
I need to smoke some more weed. Let's go to this other parking lot B, section C over here.
No, that's essentially what we ended up doing. But, you know, we were still very scared at that first parking lot. That's the point. It was just a very close call. But that's the thing. Like, that's all I've had in relations to close calls. You know, I've never had, like, a serious altercation with the law.
Moment. Okay, so let's say, right?
Yeah.
Let's say
I'm hearing you out.
You were actually getting in a serious altercation. Let's say, just for the story, let's say you had a problem with the janitor. You're in an apartment complex. You had a problem with the janitor. He keeps fucking walking in on you while you're butt naked taking a shower and trying to clean your fucking floors when you already told him he needs to stop fucking coming to your house uninvited.
Yeah, he's supposed to knock and say housekeeping first.
Exactly. So he has some sort of mental problem. You're like, get the I'm fucking taking a shower.
What's his name? What's this janitor's name? Mikey?
Mikey, get the...
No. Mikey, I said no.
Mikey, I said get out of here. How do you... Who gave you the keys?
Mikey, stop staring at my fucking junk, Mike.
So let's say
get out of hand.
You and Mikey get into an altercation about him cleaning your floors uninvited.
Yeah.
And you just fucking murder him. Cold blood. Slit his fucking throat. And then you're in that moment now.
So I murdered...
You murdered Mikey, the janitor.
The janitor with mental problems. I murdered...
Yes.
I murdered the janitor with mental problems.
Now, you are on the run. And you have to be like,
you're right.
Okay, who the fuck do I go to?
I'm on the run. My first thought is I need a disguise. So I disguise myself somehow, some way I disguise myself.
Right.
And then,
maybe shave your head. Maybe grow a mustache.
I would hate to shave my head, though. You know, I'd be willing to grow a mustache, but shaving my head, I mean, I'd have to really murder somebody to genuinely shave my head.
Right.
But apparently I murdered the shit out of Mikey. How did I murder him? Just like...
Well, because he came in uninvited again.
Did I strangle him? Did I stab him? What did I do to him?
So he came in uninvited again, and you're in your room playing with your plush babies and making sure their coats were nice and shiny.
Of course.
And he comes in there uninvited, and you're like, God damn it, Mikey, I told you if you ever came in here again while I was cleaning my plush babies, it would be over for you. So
I did.
So you just stabbed him. You grabbed your kitchen knife. You ended him. Now you're like, oh my God, the rage, the fact that he came in while you were cleaning your plush babies, the rage cleared up.
And I was like, oh my God, I just killed Mikey.
I just fucking killed Mikey.
Ideally, what I do is I figure out a way to pin the murder on somebody else.
Okay,
I
now
get
let's say
somebody else to take the rap for me.
Let's say you're like, fuck, I gotta go to my buddy Alex's house and see what he thinks, right? So I'm, in my house.
Yeah,
and you're in a panic.
Alex.
Whoa. Hey,
Alex.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Dude,
you all right?
you gotta. I fucked up, man. I fucked up real
Oh my
bad.
God, what happened, dude?
I
Come on, sit down. Come on,
can I come
drink
in?
some water.
I fucked up real bad, man.
You want a beef stick?
No, I don't need a beef stick.
All right.
No, I don't need a beef stick. Now's not the time for beef sticks, man.
Oh my God, what happened, dog?
I fucking killed him.
Hold
man.
on, let me go get what?
I fucking killed him, man.
You killed who?
I killed Mikey, the special needs janitor on the fourth
The one who
floor.
walks in on you while you're cleaning your plush babies?
Yeah, because he likes them, but like I just lost it and I killed him.
Are you joking? What? You killed him? Like you murdered him?
I stabbed him
Oh my. Lonnie.
34 times
Why? Why 34?
because he made me angry.
Oh my, Lonnie. Are you?
Well, because you knew I was seeing my theory about the anger issues.
Oh my God, Lonnie. Okay, Lonnie. All right.
I need your help, man. You gotta help.
What
There's
the
so
fuck?
much. It's so,
Alright, listen.
there's so much blood.
All right, man.
There's
I know
so
what
much
to do. I know what to do.
I already I tried using like some like baby wipes to clean it up, but I made a bigger mess.
It's all over the place. Okay, you know what? I
I
know
made a
what. I know
really big
exactly
mess.
what to do. Okay.
I need your help.
Listen, go in the garage, all right? Go in the garage. There's a ladder there. I need you to get that ladder, and I need you to get the lights.
All
You're
right,
gonna
I'm gonna-
go get the lights,
Yeah,
okay?
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
I'm gonna go.
All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah. Boop 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 boop. Yeah. 911. Yeah, he's here.
I like how you dialed like 6 numbers to get 911. Boop 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 boop.
Yeah, because it's a dial-up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had to call the operator first.
Yeah. So that's fucked up, dude.
No, okay. You know what I would really do?
You
Okay,
wouldn't
no.
help
Okay,
me.
come on.
You wouldn't help me out.
No. You know what I would really do? Okay, knock on my door again. Oh my God, Lonnie, what's
Alex.
going on, man?
Alex, you
Lonnie.
gotta help me, man.
All right, what's going on?
I fucked up, man. I fucked up bad.
Oh my God, Lonnie, what happened? Are you all right? You come here, sit down.
No, dude. I fucking killed him, man. I killed him.
You killed someone?
I killed Mikey, man.
Oh my God. All right, I know what to do. Okay, go grab my keys. They're in the pouch over there. Go grab my keys.
All right, I'll go
Grab
get
the
the-
keys.
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
get
go.
the
I'm gonna go get the supplies. Hold on. And then I go upstairs. Boop boop boop. Yeah, 911.
There you go. You got the boops right that time. Yeah. So okay, that's fair enough. I mean, it's really
In all reality, I would actually help you though.
no.
I'd probably
but you don't
actually
have to
help
say that. You don't have to be. Oh, I would help you. You don't have to say that.
Do you think
don't have to.
Do you think you genuinely like if I came to you and I was literally like, Lonnie, I just took out a whole family and their dog.
Yeah, I would have some questions first.
Okay, you would help me though, right?
I would have to get my questions answered.
All right, okay, ask me the questions. Okay, ready? I'm coming in.
All right, yeah, you're not gonna.
Lonnie,
Hello?
Lonnie. Oh my God,
hey,
man.
what's
Listen,
up,
man.
buddy? What's going on?
Listen, man. I just Berta.
Hey, wait.
Uh-huh.
Come on in. Can
All
I
right,
get? Can I, do you want to drink? Do you want a water or something? Can I get
Water?
you?
Do you have Pepsi? You
No, I usually Coke household.
don't have fucking Pepsi?
Do we drink Coca
Diet
Cola?
Coke?
Yeah, we got Diet Coke.
Oh my!
I told you.
Can I get some Diet Coke, man?
Yeah, here you go. Just Diet Coke. All right, so you seem like you got something on your mind. Are you okay,
Dude, I
buddy?
just fucking killed someone, man.
Holy
Dude,
fucking shit!
I just fucking ran over. There was a baby in a stroller, and then there was like a grown adult. There was no baby in the stroller. It was just 2 adults walking a stroller. I didn't know what they were doing, and then they stopped in the middle of the road, and then I got scared and I just ran them over. And then the dog came in, and I just ran him over too.
Like you backed up and ran over the dog.
I backed up because I was worried that.
Well, because you
that-
got. Oh my god.
I hit them, and then they fell over, and then I was like, oh my God, are they okay? So I backed up, I reversed, and I ran over their dog, and then I got so scared that I sped off.
Oh my god, that's a hit and,
And
run,
this is the
dude.
first. I came here first.
That's a hit and run, man.
I came to this house first.
Why would you fucking come here? It's harboring a
It
fugitive.
just,
What's wrong with you? You're gonna ruin my life.
it just happened. I just ran him over, and this is the
All right.
first place I came.
Just calm down. Just
I'm
calm
getting
down.
so. Oh my.
Just calm down.
Okay.
You have to turn yourself in.
What?
You have to turn.
What are you talking about, dog?
You killed 2 adults and their dog. You have to turn yourself. You did a hit and run. It'd be so much.
Well, you were
Alex,
with me.
Alex, no, I wasn't. I
Yeah,
was
you
not
were.
with you.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on.
were.
No, I was not with you.
You were with me.
No, I was not with you.
That's
Hold on
why
a
I
second.
came here first. That's why, because you were with
No.
me.
No, because you know why? Because if you do a hit and run, I can't help you out of that.
Okay, so
Straight up, there's too many witnesses, too many cameras for
Let me
hit and
change.
run.
Let me change.
You gotta kill somebody in a hidden area.
All right, let me change it up then. All right.
Like your apartment, where you like killing Mikey in the apartment was a really good.
Let's say I killed Mikey in the apartment, and
So now you killed Mike.
I killed Mikey, and I came to you and I was like, listen, man, I don't know what to do. I just killed Mikey. He was staring at my penis when I was in the shower. I murdered him, man, and now he's dead in my apartment. What do I do?
Did you fucking? How'd you do it, man? Did you fucking
Stabbed him.
You fucking stabbed him?
Right in his ass.
You stabbed him to death from his ass.
From his ass. There was 30 stab marks just on his ass.
Like
and his
the
asshole.
cheeks or the hole?
The cheeks and a couple on the hole.
Oh my god. Was it bloody?
Dude, I've never seen so much blood come out of an ass.
Oh my god.
I don't
Oh my
know.
God,
Why are you
dude.
laughing?
I'm not laughing.
Oh my god.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. You killed Mike. It's not good.
Shit, I'm crying about it. I'm so sad that he's dead.
Fucking Mike, man.
Mikey, man.
His ass?
Dude, I fucking stabbed him in his ass.
Listen.
It was leaking out. It was starting to spew out of his ass.
Listen, we gotta. We
It
gotta.
smells so bad in there.
Listen, we need bleach. We need bleach, and we need sponges, and we need to clean this up.
Okay.
But oh my god, that wouldn't work either because I watch
Would
those
it not?
true crime shows.
So bleach
And
doesn't work?
even if you clean up with bleach, they can still put a little solution and see the blood. Because they're like scientific.
Dude, and you know what's fucked up is if I didn't start
Law
to
and
clean
order.
up the blood immediately, wouldn't it start to leak to the bottom of the apartment below me?
Oh my god! And then your neighbors.
Okay, but let's say I'm on the first floor. So I'm on the first floor of an apartment building.
Well, that's one problem solved.
That's one problem solved. So what would you actually help? Be like, okay, you know what? I'm going with you. We're gonna take this guy's body to the lake.
The
We'll throw 'em in.
main problem here is that it was a crime of passion. It was just it was a spur of the moment decision, a crime of passion, and usually crimes of passion you can't get away with.
You don't think?
No, because
So let's
usually
say-
a crime of passion doesn't happen in a strategic way. It just happens, and then you have to deal with the mess.
You're right, dude.
You stabbed him in his ass 30 times.
Okay.
That's a little bit of blood to get rid. That's a lot of blood to get rid of.
That is a lot of blood, and it probably smelled like because I stabbed him 30 times in the asshole.
Yeah, he voided his bowels immediately.
It probably smells terrible in there.
Is that real?
What?
Like voiding your bowels?
What does that mean?
Like when you die,
Uh huh.
like you.
Oh, you
poop?
shit yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was about to say, let's look that up.
I feel like it sounds about right.
Because it apparently, like an episode of Family Guy. According to an episode of Family Guy, that's true.
Family Guy's such a good show. Pants.
Well, what if you're not wearing pants? I'm just kidding.
Do you shit
Yourself
yourself
when you die.
when you die? Your muscles loosen immediately after death, releasing any strain of your bowel and bladder. As a result, most people poop and pee at death.
Wow.
So you do shit yourself because
And
you're
pee.
all loose. You're like, and then it just starts leaking out your asshole.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up, isn't it? But I kind of want it out. If I'm like one last, if I'm dead, I might as well just get it all out.
Yeah,
don't
but
want
then
it-
it's
I
like
don't
a
want it-
mess.
But I don't want it staying in there.
Well, what do you care? You're dead.
It's true.
What do you care if it stays in there?
I don't know. It doesn't sound right.
If I really, really had to poop. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because then everyone's going to my funeral and like, dude, he smells like he's fucking. Well, do they smell at funerals? Or they put something on him that makes him not smell?
Well, have you been to a funeral?
One.
And did they smell bad? Did they
I don't
smell like
remem-
shit?
I don't remember.
Well, the answer is no.
Right.
They don't just put a diaper on them and fucking throw them in
So
the
what
casket.
do they put on him to make him not smell like dog shit?
Fucking, I don't know, cologne? Like, what are you asking? Like, it's such a... So, when a person's dead,
Yeah.
it's not like they can sweat.
They start smelling like a dead body.
Like decomposing?
Yeah, it smells god awful. I think.
Well, it doesn't happen that fast.
Yeah, it does.
Not
right?
when they're getting
3 days.
Not when they're
Probably.
Yeah,
dude,
that's
probably
3 days.
At least 4 days.
That's 3
For a
days.
funeral?
Okay, if you're not being touched and you're just in open air, sure. But
They probably freeze them.
they're stuck in like. You ever seen a morgue in a movie before? You've never seen a movie where there was a morgue in it and
I'm
like
gonna
all
be honest,
those
I don't know.
all those dead bodies like in the cubbies in the cubby holes and you just slide them out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do know what you're talking about.
So that's basically
What it's like.
yeah. Except I'm pretty sure those are like temperatured.
Bodies?
I'm pretty sure those are like cold chambers, not
Dude,
like
how
chambers,
fucked up
but
of a
like freezer
sequence is that?
refrigerators.
Like, I feel like when I die, I do not want a funeral. Like, what the fuck? So I'm just gonna be dead. I shit my pants already.
Well, you
Someone's
don't
gonna
shit,
have to
you
come
don't
help
shit
me.
your pants while you're in the casket. I think
No,
the
no.
dying
I'm
itself
saying,
is more.
I'm saying, the sequence of getting you to a funeral. Like, I die, I shit my pants. Now someone's gotta come in and be like, "Oh shit, he's dead. Let's clean up the shit out of his ass."
And then we gotta bring the body to the.
And then we bring the body to the funeral home. They keep him on ice. They keep me on ice for fucking like 4 days.
for
what if-
however long it takes.
What if the venue
until
gets
your
destroyed?
until your family can afford a casket.
Dude, fuck.
Until your family can afford to bury you.
Until my family can cough up some money.
Yeah, but it costs money to store you as well.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up.
Dude, they charge you
even
for
after
everything in
you're
this
dead,
country.
even after you're dead,
They charge you for everything in this country.
even
You had
after you're
to-
dead, you're still getting fucking taxed.
You get charged for not being like if you need to wait for your casket or something, or you need to wait for your cremation or something. If anything like that were to happen, you have to pay for the days.
The family does.
Yeah, the family pays for the days they're sitting in
What if they don't have family? They just keep the body. They just throw the body in the river.
They just don't give a fuck. They
throw the body in the
just
river.
throw the body in the trash. But that's the thing. They don't give a fuck about you if you don't got no money.
You don't got no fucking money.
You ain't
Where's
got any
my
money.
fucking
If you ain't
money?
got no money in this world, you ain't got nothing.
Where the fuck is my money?
Which, yeah, it's really fucked up. How can you monetize such a terrible fucking tragedy like a death
dying?
in somebody's family?
You're dying and they're like, you're crying. I'm like,
Imagine the most important person in your life dies. And
Yeah. Okay, so let's
you
say-
have to pay for literally every single thing.
let's say your great great aunt Dreama passes away. Your great great aunt Dreama.
Yeah.
And I'm the morgue owner, and you're crying over the loss. You're like, and I come up to you.
you so much.
I come up to you and I'm like, Lonnie, you all right, man?
I don't know, man. It's gonna take a really long time to heal.
I know. Hey, I know you're going through this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we did just have to bring her to the funeral home. That's gonna be $5,000 for the full package.
What?
Yeah, just five. It's only five. I got them to.
I don't have that kind of money.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, just hang around here. I go pick up Aunt Dreama. I can bring her back to you. Here you go, buddy.
What? Dreama? No.
That would be so fucked up. Imagine they give them back to you. They're just like,
Well, you can't afford it, Sonny. So here's your aunt.
Here's your aunt
Here's your
back.
great aunt back.
or I give her to you in a jar. They're like, I wanted an open casket funeral.
Well, we burned her.
Well, it's gonna be a closed casket. I'm sorry to tell you.
Well, now
that'll be $29.99.
Yeah, for real. No, it's a lot more expensive than $29.99.
How much is it to cremate someone?
To cremate a person is at least $500 to $600.
Really?
Yeah.
Just put them in a furnace?
That's what I said. Because we cremated my father. Not to be TMI. We cremated my father. And he was expensive. I don't know if bigger people, because he was a big guy. I don't know if
Because he was so big.
I don't know if bigger people cost more, but yeah, dude, he was
Well, they got to
he
turn
was
the
a pretty
furnace
penny,
up.
dude.
They got to turn the furnace up another 100 degrees.
almost a freaking 1,000.
Actually, I
almost
wonder how that happened.
Almost a
So it's
G bar.
Damn,
you
just to
know?
cremate him was like that
Just
much.
to cremate him, and then we cremated our dog. You remember Tank?
Tank?
Yeah. Did I
Can we
tell?
talk
I
about
told
that?
you that, right?
Can we talk about how?
Did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tank. My dog Tank. He was a great little pit bull. Not little. He was quite large.
Mm-hmm.
He was a stud muffin, but he had this like really, like nearing the end of his life. You know, like a couple years ago, he died like a month ago. So he's lasted for a while. But 2 years ago, he developed this like big ass. It's probably more than 2 years ago, but he developed this big ass like hump on the side of his body, like a fucking pocket of something.
It looked like there was another dog
coming out of
growing
him.
off of him. Like he was gonna grow like two heads, like one of those demon dogs.
I don't know if you could call it like a tumor. If it was a tumor, it wasn't cancerous, I don't think. But it's like, yeah, he had his fair share of problems. I'll just say
It was like if you took a 60-pound dog and then you took another 50-pound dog
and glued them together
and glued it inside of the other dog, and it was just a
like
big
if
ball.
you like opened up a dog and sewed that other dog inside of it, that's what it would look like.
Essentially.
Yeah, so it was like, he was a great dog though, absolute beautiful creature. He definitely, he definitely wore his age on his sleeve though. He certainly didn't look
on his
great.
sleeve? Was that like because it was on his?
God, he was big enough to wear shirts,
Jesus
to have shirt
Christ.
sleeves. No, but yeah, he was expensive too.
How much was it to cremate him?
Like $250
Wow, that's actually kind of surprising.
for a dog. I mean,
what do you do when the dog dies, and like, what if you're like, so you're just like, I need to cremate him now? That's like what most people do.
So yeah, so basically, I mean, you can bury him in the pet cemetery if you want, of course. Like you can figure that
an
out.
Actual pet cemetery?
Yeah.
What?
There's one on like Jones and something. I don't know. But yeah, there's a. I
Like
think
the movie?
we passed the cemetery.
Pet cemetery? Like
We
the movie?
passed the cemetery, like coming back to your place. That might have been the pet cemetery.
Oh shit!
Like I'm not 100% sure on that though. But there is a pet cemetery. So you could bury them there if
Can
you
I
choose.
bury a lizard? If my buried lizard died, can I go?
I think if you wanted to pay for it, I don't know why you would pay for that though.
Can I request a
Well, like you could.
open casket funeral for my bearded lizard?
I mean, you could. I don't know how big of a plot of land you would get or you would need, and I
What
don't
if
know how much it would cost.
The little thing would be like this big, the coffin,
The casket.
the casket, and I'd be holding it, and I'd be like, but I do want a normal person-sized hole for him because he gets claustrophobic.
That's fucking hilarious.
And they're like digging it, and I'm just standing there with this little casket.
If he gets claustrophobic, why would you put him in the tiny casket in a big hole? Wouldn't you give him a big hole in a big casket?
No, because that makes too much sense.
So he's gonna get claustrophobic in the
He's
fucking
gonna get-
tiny casket.
Because it's gonna be it's too little of a hole. Because if I put the casket in there, he needs more space like a human.
Yeah.
Because he gets claustrophobic. So.
Well, he's dead. So.
Well, he's dead.
Well, he's fucking dead.
And he's a
so.
lizard, so he probably doesn't know.
But yeah, like But so what happens is like if you don't cremate him and keep the remains for yourself, like if you don't pay to like, because you have to pay for the cremation regardless, and you don't get to just like they don't just like put the ashes in a Ziploc bag, like they like either you put it in an urn, and if you don't buy an urn, then they'll fucking there's like a little dog cemetery up like downtown somewhere.
Strictly dogs?
That's
fucking
it's like a dog
segregation, dog.
It's like a dog cemetery rose garden. Like
That's
their
some
ashes,
fucking 1950s
like,
segregation,
all these,
homie.
Yeah, all these dogs.
Cats aren't allowed, huh?
Yeah, no cats. But all these dogs get cremated, and then their ashes get sprinkled over this rose garden somewhere downtown or
Oh, that's sweet.
on the other side of town or something. I forget.
So like I'm
But
an old
that's
lady.
like this. So if you don't buy your dog's ashes, they get sprinkled in some rose garden, which actually does seem kind of sweet.
Yeah. So all the roses
But they just
that those
tell
old
you
ladies
they just tell
planted-
you it's a rose garden.
Yeah, they could probably just
And
dump
then they
them in a
just
dumpster.
they just throw it in the landfill.
But
And
it's
they're
like,
just yeah, we put
another
him in
one.
we put him in the most beautiful garden to live with the flowers forever. And he's just sitting.
Okay, so
he's just sitting under a pizza box.
Let's play this out. You come into my dog cremation center, and
I'm
you're
sure
like,
they don't. I'm pretty sure they handle more than just dogs, but
Yeah. Well, if they only have a dog cemetery, you think they
you s-
cremate cats? Probably not.
you specialized.
So okay, so let's say you come in, you're like, hey, my dog got transported here. Then?
Excuse me?
Yeah, honey, how you doing?
Yeah, my I have an appointment. My dog's remains were here. We're supposed to be
is
here, I
it
believe.
Lonnie Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For the 9:30.
Yeah, for it. I have him here. You were gonna cremate him, or did you want to put him in the? You were gonna cremate him, right? Or are you gonna put him in the cemetery?
Ideally, I would wanna take him for myself, but I don't think I can afford the urn right now. So I guess I'll just have to put him in that special dog cemetery I've heard about.
Yeah. So basically, how it works, we cremate him,
Mm-hmm.
and then we sprinkle him over a rose garden right in the back of right in the front of all of the blue sea. Just sprinkle it right in front of that.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. He always loved flowers.
I know.
My little Scout.
Absolutely.
I called him Scout.
Yep. Well, you have a nice day now.
Thank you.
And then I'm like,
and then I turn around.
and then you
Then I turn around and leave.
And then I'm like, hey, number 33, yeah, throw him in the dumpster.
Yeah, don't even burn it. Just chuck him.
Don't even burn the body. Just throw him right in the
Just chuck 'em.
dumpster.
All right, we're good. Could you imagine?
That's probably how it happens.
Did they probably say, yeah, you paid for it. Here's your dog. And then it's just like some random ashes.
They like,
This is Chico. This is a Chihuahua. This is Chico's ashes. This isn't my fucking dog.
you're like, oh my God, you smell it? This is lemon pepper.
I always wondered, like, you know, like, because it can't be, right? Like
What?
the same amount of ashes don't come out. Like I would have way more ashes than you. Like I would need like 3 urns, and you would just be in like 1 urn. But that's
They're
what I'm
like-
saying. Like,
They're like,
so would they just scoop a little bit into like a normal sized urn,
they're
or
like
would they
Alex
look
Ball. Yep, here you go. Here's your ashes.
This is your urn,
There's-
right?
there's
This
my
is like
urn.
the standard size urn
That's
for
the
normal
standard
people.
size. And they're like, Lonnie Rose?
Yeah.
Lonnie Rose? All right, go ahead and take that one with you. Okay, seriously though, how many ashes can a human produce though?
That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of, because
Let's look it up. How much is like the regular level of ash for a normal human? Because it probably is like literally this, right? No, more than that.
a lot more.
Do you think it would fit in like something like that? No.
Maybe.
Dude, that's a fucking good question.
Maybe. How much ash
Does a dead
comes
human
out
produce?
of a human?
Dude, if someone looked up this fucking Google, my Google, holy shit. How much
This
ash?
is a fucked up Google, huh?
It's really fucked up. How much ash does a human body produce? How much ash is produced when a body is cremated? About 5 pounds for an adult. The weight can vary from 3 pounds all the way up to 10 pounds, depending on the size and density of the deceased bones.
It's
so
like
just the bones.
It's like
though.
a fish, dude. I'd be a 10-pounder. I'd be a trophy.
You would be a trophy.
I'd be a
urn.
trophy urn. I was about to I'd be a trophy urn.
Okay, but really though, so it would just be based off of really the height of the human, right?
Height, weight, bone density, because if your bones are if you have like the densest bones ever, you're gonna produce a lot of ash. Because
So what if you got like
'Cause you got a
like
lot of
Kyle
bone.
Lowry? If he got cremated, his shit would be dense, boy.
dude, his ass would need its own urn.
Dude, yeah, his body's about 5 pounds, but his ass alone's 10.
This is my question. When someone gets cremated, right, and they're really
I'll put up a picture of Kyle Lowry's ass right
so
now. by the
let's
way.
just say this is an average urn size. Let's just say this is the average urn. So if you can fit in this is your average urn. Like
Yep.
this, like they have to fit all of you in here, right? And they do. They can get you all in there just fine.
Yeah.
Now, what if they order the same urn for me, right? But they run out of ash, like
Run
run out of space, and they still got like half the ashes left.
They're like, wait, I thought.
They're like, shit, was this the bottom half or the top half we put in? We want to give him the top half, right?
Or when they're pulling the bodies to cremate them so that they can get them in the urns. They like mixed up your tag on accident, and they're like, okay, so here's our urn for the little Chinese man. Bring in Song Wong, and he comes in, and they're like, wait a fucking minute,
Holy fucking shit!
this guy's
Song
not gonna
Wong
fit.
is ginormous.
Dude, Song Wong is ginormous. This isn't gonna fit in this urn. And then the boss comes around, hurry it up, we got a line.
Hey, hurry it up on that big fucking fat guy in there.
And they're
like, sorry, man, Sa Wong is
like,
fucking
God,
huge.
Song Wong is fucking.
Song Wong must have been a fucking sumo wrestler.
and then they put you in the fucking furnace, and then they fill it up, and they're still like, they only filled it up all the way, but they're like, only half of your ashes were able to put in there. Like,
Oh well.
we're just gonna have to throw the rest
And
out.
that's like my question is like, if you have a normal sized urn, because all the urns when I was at the funeral home or whatever you call it, all the urns were about roughly the same size. So like that's just a genuine. It's like,
That's crazy.
did you get all of my dad in here,
Or
or
is
did
there-
you only put like 3/4 of them, or like
Did you ever-
like you're not messing with me, are you? And another one of my questions was, is this all my dad, or do I got like a couple other strangers in
A
here?
couple
Is-
other people.
Or is he mixed with a couple
Oh
other
my
people
god,
as well?
do they put like multiple bodies in the cremator at once? They're like,
Just-
dude, we're on a time crunch. Throw them all in there.
They're like, hey, it's a cremation surprise.
That is
Get a little
fucked
bit of
up.
everybody in your urn.
They're like, dude, nobody
Like,
wants.
I would be cool with that.
Person.
I would be cool with that if I was cremated with like a bunch of cool guys. But if I'm getting cremated with a bunch of like average Joes and nobodies, like who gives a shit? But if my ashes were mixed with like
Tom Brady's.
imagine if you got cremated along with Tom Brady, Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie. Like just a
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Dude, I would be like,
Jamie
you know
Foxx
what?
is awesome. I'd be like, you know what?
Dude, he had a stroke like 2 weeks ago, actually.
No, the fuck he did not.
Yeah, on set, he had a stroke.
You're fucking lying. Can we look this up? Are you for real?
I swear to God.
I have not heard of this.
Dude,
I
I didn't
would've heard
either.
Something about this.
I didn't either, and then I heard about it, and I was like, dude, there's no fucking... I was so, like, distraught, actually. Because, like, the people that we grow up, like as celebrities, like, they're gonna fucking pass one day, and it's gonna be like, dude, no way he fucking died.
I already say that about people.
Jamie Foxx, hospitalized with medical complication.
Oh, this is TMZ. Fucking TMZ, huh?
Family says he's recovering. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Jamie Foxx is doing a lot better, even joking with his family. They said we're told the medical emergency was serious and doctors still haven't gotten to the bottom of what happened to him. We are told he'll be in the hospital for at least a couple more days while they perform tests.
And what's he shooting right now? Is he shooting the Mike Tyson movie right now? Or was he shooting a different film?
I don't know, actually.
How the fuck can you not have all the answers for me when I'm asking questions here?
I know, dude. Here. We'll watch the little video from TMZ.
All right.
It's an ad. Hold on.
Oh, you motherfucker.
What the fuck? I have to watch I was like, dude, I have to watch the whole fucking thing.
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital. And we are going to describe just how serious this is. So on Tuesday morning, something happened to Jamie. He suffered a medical emergency, we're told.
This is all in Atlanta, where he's been working on a film.
With Cameron Diaz.
Yes.
And he was taken to the hospital, and it was bad. Bad enough that family members from outside of Atlanta, there were some in Atlanta, but family members from outside flew in and rushed to the hospital to be by his side. We were told by sources that know that he was able to communicate as of last night, meaning that he wasn't communicating before.
Right, because as of last night, that would have been almost two full days that he'd been in the hospital.
Right. And so this was really, really, really serious. And a lot of people have been very worried about this. This is, now in terms of what specifically it is, we're hearing things. We're not ready to talk about it because we're not positive about it, and we're not going to say anything unless we're positive. But we do know, we just actually put something up on the website a few minutes ago, that he's doing better. And he's actually joking with some of his family members, we're told. But doctors have not figured out exactly what happened to him, and he's going to be in for a few days while they do
figure
tests.
that out, right? Because the last thing I want to do is let him out without knowing, especially when whatever it is that happened got him to this position in this situation. And I would obviously, wherever they were on the production of that movie, that's going to be on hold.
I actually know something about that too. This is a Netflix movie he was doing.
Cameron Diaz.
With Cameron Diaz. We are told that he has 8 days left of filming. And so Netflix now, or they have to make, the production company needs to make a decision because, you know, to do those 8 days, you need Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
And nobody knows when Jamie Foxx is going to be able to go back and do that because doctors are still trying to figure out what happened to him.
So essentially, this is all on hold for now.
Everything's on ice.
Until Jamie, they figure out what's going on.
And I mean, it's a very scary situation because like Jamie Foxx is so beloved, right? Like he's everybody's
Okay.
favorite in Hollywood. But when his daughter
Poor,
broke
poor
down the incident,
Jamie Foxx, man. I had no idea.
recovery kind of
Oh no.
That sucks.
because we were told that he's communicating.
Hold on.
I was gonna say he's got technical difficulties.
Okay, we're still recording.
All right, we're good.
No, yeah, man. I feel like
Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's really jarring when you have to face, you know, that mortality again. You know, whenever somebody like famous dies, or even somebody you know, right? Like it could be somebody you know that you went to school with a while ago. Anything.
and it's just weird.
And it's just like, they're what?
They're gone.
They're gone. Like that's crazy.
It is a weird realization, right? Like when you see like a friend that you actually know pass away, you're like, doesn't seem, or not even a really necessarily friend. I don't think I've actually had like a friend pass away, but there's people that I was acquainted with and good friends at one point with that have passed away that were in my life, and I'm like, wow, it's like a weird realization.
I had a friend pass away. I was he was my wide receiver in football. Rest in peace, RIPravion Brown. Shout out to him. He was so good, dude. He was so fucking
Really?
fun to play with. He was crazy, dude. Like there was something wrong in there, but he was so entertaining. Like he was crazy, but he was a crazy good time. You know, like he was funny, and you know he backed it out a little bit, but you know he was that kind of I think he had like a IEP or whatever for like, you know, attention deficit. Like he had that kind of thing going on as well.
Okay.
So, but he was such a talented athlete, you know, and God, I remember he would fucking jump up so high to moss these kids, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. And then every time he would score a touchdown, I would fucking go up to him and fucking lift him up into the air, hoist him up and throw him up into the air. It was so super duper fun. But yeah, he fucking was selling, you know, drugs, and I guess he got popped doing one of his deals. Literally it was like an eighth, and literally like 3 grams of weed, and this fucking loser killed him for it. You know, it's a tragedy. It's a real shame.
Yeah.
You know? But when I went to his funeral, he was cremated. He was an open casket. So
And isn't that's such a weird realization though, of like, wow, like this person that I knew
is no longer around.
and that it can just happen like that, and then you're just like, now they're gone. You know, strange.
It is a jarring like realization. You know, just feeling that mortality, you know, it's like, because it really does. It can happen to anybody. It does happen to anybody because there's not nobody that hasn't died.
Yeah.
Time takes out everybody, you know, one
True.
way or another. So
True.
it's like there's nobody that hasn't died, you know. It beats everybody in the end. But it's just like, you know, when it happens around you, obviously, you know, it wouldn't be fun happening to you, obviously. But when it happens around you, it's hard to not, like, see your own mortality and be like, God, people fucking fall down the stairs and die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like anything. It's like it's crazy how like fragile the body can really be. But like, you know, every Saturday we're still, you know, cheering on guys fucking beating each
the
other
shit
to
out of
death.
each other.
It's kind of funny, you know. Like I said, that weird dichotomy in the human brain where it's like, you know, it's like we love that violence, you know, even though realistically, like, we are quite fragile, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like the littlest accident can fucking kill you, you know.
Yeah,
In
literally.
any form, you know.
We're so much more fragile than every other animal in the animal kingdom, dog.
Because we're built for, like, what the fuck are humans built for? What are humans evolved to do? Like, we have opposable thumbs, which is good for, like, you know, jerking off and stuff. That's obviously
opposable
great.
thumbs, number one, probably jerking off, right?
But, you know, other than that,
Number one use.
like, we have, like, the ability to do everything, but we're not necessarily good at any of it. Like, the thing that separates humans, obviously, is our mental capacity, you know, our brains. But, you know, if we were just an animal in the animal kingdom, like, without our mental capacity,
we'd be
a
fucked.
shitty fucking animal.
But that's why we evolved.
Because humans are animals.
Because otherwise
so we
we'd be
were
apes.
always so
We'd
were we always destined to evolve into humans? Like, were we always destined to just evolve to be smarter rather than to, like, you know, be more dangerous physically and, like, grow claws and nails and shit?
Yeah, because of
Like, we were always just gonna end up being smart. We were never, like, gonna have that predisposition to, like, evolve into, like, you know, a shark man or, like, a fucking bear
it's because
man.
it's because of our
I'm a bear man.
It's because of our evolution with our brain that we became so fragile, is because we didn't need to be, like, we live in air conditioning and shit now. So, like, we don't need to be like a real
dog.
animal.
We haven't had air. We got air conditioning in the
I know
50s,
it was an
blood.
example.
We got air conditioning in the 50s, blood.
Oh,
We've
God.
been around for a while. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but I'm saying, like, we evolved, and because we're smart is the reason that we don't have any of that. Because otherwise we would have evolved and became something else.
Because we know how to make a fire, so we don't really need
To have fur. Exactly.
Yeah, but I don't buy that.
I do, but because
I don't buy it because
we made things. We made the wheel. We started making things that made life easier, and
so
eventually we evolved into this.
Our species, our
Neanderthals
homogeneous,
had a shit ton of fur on them.
Like, me and you as animals were always just going to evolve no matter what. We were always just going to evolve to be smarter.
Well,
or do you think if we
look at
what
an ape,
different,
dog?
What
They're
different,
smarter. They're probably smarter than most of the animals in the animal
What
kingdom.
different circumstances needed to happen for us to evolve differently?
Probably
like for us to evolve. Well, because we're already predators, like apex predators, top of the food chain because of like what we're able to build and how smart we are and shit. But at the same time, it's like how when did we start having the propensity to be able to pull that off? When did we start being able to pull off building shit and knowing how to be smarter than the other animals rather than just relying on brute strength and speed and shit? Like what fucking
I think
clicked?
as we started,
what clicked in our minds as to whereas we just needed to be smarter rather than actually be stronger, faster, bigger, hairier?
Well, let's look it up. Why did Neanderthals start evolving?
Well, that's a fucking loaded question, don't you think, for a fucking Google search?
Why
for a quick
did
search on the Goog. It's a pretty loaded question.
Neanderthals start evolving. Some scientists believe that Neanderthals gradually disappeared through interbreeding with humans. Over many generations of inbreeding, Neanderthals and small amounts of their DNA may have been absorbed into the. Okay, so.
Well, I'm not sure what the question we need to look up is. Like, is the
Yeah.
question like what is the question? Like, how did our brains evolve? Or is the question, you know, why did we evolve the way we did? Or is the question like, it's a loaded topic because it's obviously it's hard to just, you know, pull an answer out of your ass.
Right.
Because I don't know. It's just you know, the human race, right? We started off as Neanderthals or like, you know, close to monkeys, but like, why is it like just because we got smarter, why did we lose the hair?
Right.
You know what I mean? Just because we learned how to build a fire doesn't mean being hairy wouldn't help.
Yeah, we
You
are
know what I
still
mean?
kind
It's
of
like-
hairy, but it's more so the fact that because
like
we've
comfort.
been inside.
It's like comfort hair or it's like look hair. It's not necessary hair. Nobody no human has hair that's for like, you know, warmth.
But I think that's because of evolution, obviously.
Well,
'Cause
yeah.
we started building enclosures that we live in.
Yeah, but why did we evolve brain first instead of body first? I guess is a good way to put it.
I think it's because our brain, we started to figure things out. I think
Yeah,
that's
but
exactly why.
Okay, but why
We figured out
why
that
did
if
we
you
start
rub
figuring
two sticks together.
Okay, but why did we start figuring
Because
those
we
things
evolved
out and
from
not
apes, dog. Because apes are actually smarter
we didn't
than.
come directly
Dude, there's
from
some
apes.
Yes, we did.
Not directly.
What do you mean?
It's not like there was gorillas and then 50 years later,
No.
humans.
Obviously, but they evolved into something else, which like Neanderthals and Homo sapiens or whatever the fuck.
It's like that. It's like a huge family tree of apes, and we come from that.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
We
you're
don't
right.
Come from
Directly apes.
directly ape.
Yeah. But even if you go up to like this, look at the smartest animals in the animal kingdom, probably number one is either an ape or a gorilla or some sort of monkey.
The
Because-
smartest animal in the animal kingdom.
Yeah. Because they can learn like sign language. No other animal can fucking do that.
No other animal
You can't
has
go teach a
fingers.
fucking. Yeah, but you can't go teach. No other animal has fingers. Yeah, but
No other
you
animal has
can't-
fingers.
You can't teach any other animal to be able to communicate with us really in any type of way like that, I feel like.
Do you think if you had
Let's look it up.
If we-
Smartest. So
Dog,
what do you think is the
if-
smartest animal in the animal
the
kingdom?
smartest animal in the animal kingdom is probably humans, but if not humans, then like dolphins are pretty smart, giraffes are pretty smart, elephants might be the smartest.
Smartest animal in the world? Is that? Top 10 smartest animals in the world.
That's true. Octopuses are pretty smart. I forgot about that.
Number 10 is rats. Okay. Okay, I guess
They're
Ratatouille.
they are.
There was-
Ratatouille.
there was that chef.
Ratatouille. Chef Remy.
Pigeons, don't believe it. Crows, believe it.
I believe crows.
Pigs, believe it. Octopus, yeah. African gray parrot, yeah. Elephant, oh yeah,
Hey,
elephants are smart.
I told you, elephants.
But number 3 is chimpanzee.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is dolphin.
Dolphins. What did
Number
I tell
1
you?
is an orangutan, which is another monkey. So I'm telling you, dog, the
very
smartest
smart orangutan will take their time to figure out a problem. Well, isn't that just awesome?
dude. An orangutan is a genius. They don't drink or
Much
smoke.
like chimpanzees, the orangutan is able to use tools, learn sign language, and have complex social structures that involve rituals.
They do rituals, dog.
What really sets them apart is their cognitive ability to understand.
You never seen that video of that
the
orangutan
why.
praying?
No, I've seen
He was
I've
on his
seen
knees
video
like this.
of elephants praying. See, I expect orangutans and monkeys to be smart. I expect chimpanzees and orangutans to be on the list. How the fuck is an elephant smart?
Oh, dog, they're smart.
Yeah, so what makes an elephant? I feel like an elephant should be although obviously they can't do sign language, they don't have fingers to do sign language.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is
Neither
why
do, like,
monkeys are the
dolphins.
monkeys are the smartest because we evolved from a type of monkey.
That doesn't make them the smartest, though, because there's some stupid monkeys, just like
Well,
there's some
if-
stupid people.
But if dolphins were smarter, they would have been the ones to evolve rather than monkeys to a species that could talk. But they didn't.
So why did monkeys have hands in the first place, Alex? Like this.
What do you mean?
Exactly. It's not making any sense. Like we keep
What?
digging deeper, and it's not making any sense.
No, you're digging deeper.
Okay.
I'm explaining it to you.
No, because it doesn't make sense.
So
What? Okay, so you're saying if
We evolved because
shut
we
up,
started- okay.
shut up. You're saying if dolphins were smarter, that they would be the people. That's what you just said.
if dolphins were smarter, they would have been the ones to evolve rather than us. Yes, not necessarily to a person, but they would have been smart enough to evolve into some sort of animal that would have been able to become us.
I don't know. I don't.
How? How does that not make
What
sense?
could a dolphin do? Do you know how long it would take for a dolphin to evolve into something that can
You know how
even
long it
go
took
on
us
land?
to?
I'm
Millions
sure. How
of
long did it take
years.
us, tough guy?
Millions
how
of
long did it take
years.
us, tough guy?
Millions
Let
of
me know.
years.
Listen. I think you're right, dude.
I think I'm fucking right.
No, because it just doesn't make sense, man.
So you don't think that it makes sense that we evolved from apes
No, obviously that part makes sense,
because
Alex.
we started to figure things out?
Okay, but I'm saying, like, why did we
Because we have thumbs.
Okay, so now I'm gonna say,
Dude, a dolphin's a dumbass. Grow a fucking thumb. I'm gonna bleep that word out.
Well, okay, but why? That's what I'm saying.
Why
so
doesn't
if
it just
dolphins,
go- why
so
doesn't
if
it just-
dolphins had thumbs, they'd be better humans. That's
Possibly.
dude. That's fucking.
What kind of dumbass doesn't know how to grow an
That's
arm?
bogus, man. It's not making sense right now. It's not making sense. So if dolphins had hands,
Why
they
aren't
would-
dolphins superior, Doug? Because we figured things out faster than them. We figured out that we need hands.
All I'm asking is why, man. All I'm asking is why. And you can't give me
Why
that.
what? Do we evolve into humans?
I guess. I don't know. See, and this is the problem. I don't even know what question I'm asking anymore, because I know there's a problem. I just don't know what problem I'm looking at anymore.
You know there's an issue here.
There's definitely an issue here.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure it out.
All right.
It's like, okay,
Let's splinter off of this and let me say something.
say something.
Silverback gorilla versus bear. Who takes it?
Bear. Wait, what kind?
Silverback,
like a
dog.
gorilla?
Silverback gorilla versus a grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Gorilla. Give your case.
Grizzly bear. Let's see. They're bigger.
Yep.
They're stronger. They're
I don't believe they're
arguably-
stronger.
Arguably faster.
Arguably faster. Okay.
Okay, obviously a gorilla can bench more than a bear because a gorilla's like they train their upper
What do they have?
body. So just because a
That
gorilla
grizzly
has
bear,
thumbs,
dog. That grizzly bear can't fuck. You know, okay, I'm gonna give you what's gonna happen, right?
You're a fucking moron.
I'm gonna give you what's happening, right?
You're a fucking moron.
A grizzly bear
You don't- okay.
comes out of the forest.
And what size is this grizzly bear, Alex? Can you look up the size of an average grizzly bear for me, and then look up the size of an average silverback for me?
I know. So an average grizzly bear is probably 10 feet tall standing, and it probably weighs like close to, I would say, 1,000 pounds, right?
All right, so at least
So-
double your silverback. At least
Yeah.
double
A
your
silverback probably only weighs 200, maybe 200 pounds, right? And then maybe like 5'5".
And this is a wild grizzly, like a
A wild grizzly.
a
Yes.
wild grizzly mama bear.
Yes.
And this silverback is going after my kid or after her kids.
Yes.
Yeah,
How big
you're an idiot if you think the gorilla can survive
is
that.
a full-grown?
Full-grown grizzly.
How big is a silverback gorilla? An average silverback gorilla can weigh up to 180 kilos. That's almost 30 stones. It measures. Okay, but what's 180 fucking kilos? Do you know?
So 180 kilos is about 60.
360.
About
Okay.
because 200 kilos is like about 404 pounds.
Okay, and measure over 5'5", tall on all fours. Okay. Oh, so on all fours. So if it stands up straight, it's probably like 6 foot.
Okay.
So, okay. Now let me say this. What's gonna happen? The gorilla's gonna see the grizzly bear, and I'm not fucking convinced that a gorilla's not faster than a fucking grizzly. I think a gorilla's faster than the grizzly. What's gonna happen, dog? Is 400 pounds. What's gonna happen, dog? Is a fucking grizzly bear has one chance. It's got one fucking chance to end this silverback's life, because if the look up how big is a full-grown grizzly. Adult males average 500 pounds basically, and when they stand up, they're probably what? Probably like 7 feet tall.
Well, they're 3.5 feet on
all fours.
On all fours.
So I'm telling you right now, dog, the silverback is going to go up to it. If the grizzly's first swipe with its razor sharp claws misses,
listen to
it's fucked.
Listen to that sentence you just said one more time.
Razor sharp claws, I know. But if it misses the grizzly, and the grizzly gets in and gets a hit on its head, all it needs is one, and the skull is gonna collapse into its fucking head, bro.
Do you think a grizzly bear is just made out of Play-Doh?
No, but
what the fuck,
dog? Are you fucking? But look at this. Look at just. I'm gonna put this video up here.
How about you just look up grizzly bear versus
we'll put up
gorilla?
both.
How about you look up grizzly bear versus gorilla?
No, because everyone's gonna take the side of the grizzly bear because they don't know the real world. Now listen.
Have you seen this fight happen in real life?
Yeah, dog. Plenty of times. Okay. Video of gorilla. You probably seen this video.
Gorilla doing what? What is this gorilla
Hitting
doing? And what?
Glass.
Dude, what is this gonna show me?
Dog.
What is this glass supposed to be bear strength?
Dog, have you never seen? I'm saying if
you're showing me
I'm
a
saying,
bogus
dog,
video right now.
I'm saying if this
me.
gorilla,
this is bogus.
If this gorilla wanted to, it would take one hit, and it would motherfucking take out the guy. I'm just gonna get to the video here. Hold on. It would take one fucking hit from a gorilla's fucking paw, and that motherfucking, he just fucking cracked.
He cracked
industrial
it.
pane of goddamn glass.
He didn't shatter it. He cracked it.
Dog, a grizzly bear can't do that.
Have you seen a grizzly bear try? Fuck you with your fucking.
And you know why? Because he's an idiot. This motherfucker, whatever this fucking.
No, I'll agree. I'll
Harambe
agree that
knows.
Harambe is smarter. I'll agree that he's smarter, which is why I think that he wouldn't even take this fight.
He probably wouldn't, but if he had to, I'm telling you, if the grizzly bear misses,
dog,
that big ass fist would just.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And the grizzly would just go like this. They would get it. He would get so severe of a concussion, he'd be pissing blood out his ass, and then he'd be like stumbling.
I have to just like.
Okay, yeah. Pull up a strong are gorillas. Gorillas are one of the strongest land predators with the strength equivalent.
Grizzly bears are one of the strongest land predators.
Oh shit.
Okay, bite force is 1100
They don't have
psi.
thumbs, dog.
Their bite force is stronger than a lion's, and they can easily lift more than 500 pounds with a single paw and reach up to 30 reach up to 30 miles per hour.
What
in
kind
a
of fucking
sprint.
alien grizzly bear is this? How did they figure out that with one? How did they figure out?
So all of your facts are right, but as soon as I pull up facts, they're wrong. My facts are wrong, but your facts are right.
This isn't a .gov or .org. It's a .com blog.
Yeah, the online field guide. I read that every time I go hiking.
How strong?
I read that every time I go hiking.
Silverback gorillas. Silverback gorillas are incredibly strong and can lift over 1,800 pounds of dead weight. That's roughly twice as much as a well-trained weightlifter in the wild. A silverback uses its immense strength to fell trees in order to reach their fruits.
So silverback gorillas are so lazy, they don't even climb trees.
They break
trees down. Yeah, that's called being lazy.
That's called...
You're choosing a lazy animal right now.
How strong is a silverback gorilla's punch? You want to go with one paw? Let's see how they figured this shit out. Between 1,300 to 2,700 pounds. How hard can a gorilla punch? It is believed to gorilla punch is as strong enough to shatter your skull with one slam of its arm.
Yeah, our skull, not a fucking
Dude,
grizzly
okay,
bear skull.
But imagine, have a muscle density almost 4 times higher than the most heavily muscled human you know. Okay, so Brian Shaw, 4 times the strength with a fist going like that, the grizzly's skull is gonna, it's done.
You really believe the words coming out of your mouth right now? There's no way you could truly believe that.
Okay, so you don't think if a grizzly got a clean smash at a grizzly bear's skull, it wouldn't get concussed and fucking start dying?
No, dude, because grizzly bears have taken shotgun blasts to the fucking face and kept going. I think they can handle one of your.
Okay, but they probably don't survive. They probably died after that. If you shoot a grizzly bear in the head with a shotgun, he's not gonna die after that. How durable is this grizzly bear's skull? Just how strong is a grizzly bear? We looked this up.
Hold on. Over
Can a
500
bear
kilograms.
bench? What the fuck did they get in this info?
Mechanical. They have that kind of mechanical advantage on all of their skeletal muscles.
The sheer size of a grizzly bear's
Muscles is also a major fact in their strength, and polar bears have a huge rump and big, thick hind legs. You know what? I'm going to change to a polar bear. How about that? Can I do that?
No.
Well, I still think a grizzly bear would destroy you, but a polar bear is even more effective.
Is a polar bear bigger than a grizzly? Or are they just more vicious?
Could a gorilla beat a grizzly bear? The gorilla and grizzly have a relatively similar bite strength, but the bear's build makes it harder for a gorilla's bite to be equally as effective. The gorilla's biggest advantage is its spry movement, whereas the gorilla's primary advantage is in its claws. The grizzly is large, but the gorilla is stronger.
The bigger you are, the harder you fall, you son of a bitch.
No, yeah, but I fall on you and then I eat you because I'm a bear.
No, dude, the gorilla smashes its big meaty fucking goddamn fist right on top of the grizzly's fucking big old fucking face, and the skull is gonna crack and it's gonna start leaking fucking brain juice.
A grizzly beats a silverback 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, from
the average
fucking
silverback weighs around 350 pounds.
GonzagaBulletin.com.
Can I finish my fact, please?
This isn't a fact.
Can I finish my facts,
No. You can't
please?
finish when you say it's a fact.
Can I finish my facts,
Can you finish your
please?
opinion from a biased source? Go ahead.
Gonzaga Bulletin.
GrizzlyBulletin.com.
Gonzaga Bulletin.
It says grizzly dog.
It does not. Where?
I'll edit it.
Come on, dude.
Okay,
Undefeatable evolutionary masterpiece.
what the fuck is this based? You know what? Okay, you know what? We'll agree to disagree on this one.
Oh, can a grizzly bear take a bullet to the head? Look. The weakest. Just listen to this whole statement. The weakest part of a bear's skull is behind the face, in a small triangular-shaped area roughly bounded by the eyes to the tip of the nose. And a bullet striking in this area has the greatest chance of penetrating the skull.
And stopping that fucking attack immediately. Dog, the gorilla has friends. The orangutan already told it that he needs to go aim for the back of the head. He knows where to go.
Oh, I thought it was a gorilla, not an orangutan.
It is a gorilla, and the gorilla has friends.
Orangutan
i.e.
friends?
the orangutan.
Okay.
You ever seen Planet of the Apes? Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
I actually have. Those are all very, very good movies.
Dude, they're great movies, actually.
Have you seen all of them?
I have. I've seen.
I saw them in theaters. They were fucking awesome.
So did I. I need to rewatch them though. They're really good.
Dude, you're fucking tripping.
I don't know,
You're
dude.
tripping.
I don't know, dude. I'm taking our ancestors.
Literally, the power. I'm
I'm good with all the gods.
The power in a bear, like this, Like a bear could so easily and effortlessly
Oh, dog. I mean,
slash open any animal,
okay,
including
it's
a
not
silverback.
like fucking. Okay, they don't have fucking lightsabers attached to their fucking
Yes, they
paws,
do.
dog.
Yes, they do.
They're big ass claws.
Great. I'm gonna start
No, they're
googling more. I'm gonna
knives.
start
They're
googling
not.
more.
They're like knives, but a knife's not gonna fucking cut through it like a butter knife.
Yeah, it cuts through it like a butter knife.
No.
When there's a 600-pound grizzly bear swinging the fucking swinging those 5 butter knives at you with a 600-pound fucking paw that can hit arguably just as hard as your
600-pound
paw.
paw. God damn it.
You're
like-
right.
it's
You're
like
right.
a
That
30
paw.
pound-
You're right. That paw can just lift over 500 pounds
Where did
Per
they figure
paw.
this out?
per paw.
Where did they make
Per
a grizzly
paw.
bear do that?
Yeah, he's doing full body bench. He's doing legs and bench at the same time.
Fucking
full body.
shoulder press military?
500 pounds on each limb. He can do it. I saw it on an article. I read it on an article. He has 500 pounds per limb. It said per limb.
Dude, I really actually wonder. That's obviously just an educated guess. Like they were just like, you know what? Based off of this and that, this animal can easily bench.
All of my facts are educated guesses and not correct. But all of his bullshit about silverbacks he's been spewing is all 100% fact. Is that correct? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Well, you might be able to get a grizzly bear with thumbs to pick something up if you
You know
wanted
what?
to.
Everybody in the comments section, settle this debate for us right now. Who
Grizzly
the
bear
fuck
or
would win in a
silverback?
fight? Team grizzly bear or team fucking stupid silverback gorilla?
I'm telling you, dog. The silverback,
Silver people.
the silver people's hand would penetrate and concuss this grizzly bear, dog.
I don't know what the fuck kind of steroids you think these gorillas are taking,
A
but
lot.
I think you're wrong.
Tren and creatine and gold standard whey protein.
They're only a little bit stronger, man. They're not that much stronger.
Dog, I don't know. I feel like the grizzly is easily gonna lose to the silverback. But I would. What the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, if you were to make a restaurant,
Okay.
what would the food be, and what kind of restaurant would it be? Because you know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking strip club, fine dining. So everyone's super polite and gentlemanly. You sit down with a white cloth and a candlelit dinner. But Becky's shaking her white, fat ass, recoiling it right in your fucking face.
A thunderous clap of the booty
A thunderous clap of the booty cheeks while you're like, this is such an amazing dinner. Like, this is an amazing place. And you're eating your prime steak.
cheek. Your prime rib. What do we name this place? We got to come up with a cool name for it.
Becky's white ass cheeks.
No,
No?
not Becky's white ass cheeks.
Okay.
Something catchy. Something that shows that we're classy, but we also are get naughty.
We're getting dirty.
Dirty dining.
Dirty dining.
Dirty dining.
I kind of like that.
I kind of like that too. It's actually, it's like ironically, it's actually kind of not a bad choice for like the theme we're going for.
That's actually not a bad choice. Dirty
Like,
dining.
Dirty dining for a strip club, fine dining restaurant.
Dude, do you think
That's
that
actually
place would
kinda
actually be
funny.
popular if people would be like, I don't want to have...
I don't think people want to eat prime rib while staring at Rebecca's fat ass cheeks clapping around.
You don't think? Or do you
Not
think it would...
necessarily.
You're right. That's mixing two things that just don't go together. Like peanut
Do
butter
you think
and jelly.
maybe like a finger food would be like a better, like French fries or nachos or something would be better for that kind of situation?
French
maybe
fries?
not fi-
yeah.
maybe not
well,
fine
then it's
dining,
just a
but-
fucking strip club. Like, that's actually just a strip club.
That's a very good point. So I guess
It needs
there's
to be
definitely-
fun. It
there's a-
needs to be some sort
there's
of...
got to
like,
be a market for it. You know, there's got to be a niche market for that kind of thing.
I feel like there's a niche market for pretty much anything.
Oh yeah, everybody's got a kink. Everybody's got a kink for everything.
No, dude. There's actually a restaurant out here in Vegas that it's expensive as fuck, but it's a restaurant where you can you make it's like fine dining but in the dark.
Oh, okay.
And I think they make you wear like night vision
Blindfolds?
goggles.
Night vision goggles.
Oh wait, no. The waiter is wearing night vision goggles, and you're just pitch black in the dark in like a dark ass room, and you're literally just eating food. But apparently, people have said that because you're taking away that one sense, which is your eyes, the food is supposed to taste a little bit better.
That's interesting.
Like it's
Is there
pitch
any
black.
food? Is there any food that you can think of that you hate to look at, but you think it tastes good?
Dragon fruit
Mm,
looks fucking weird as
looks
fuck,
crazy.
but it's pretty
But it
good.
tastes good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like dragon fruit, but it also doesn't have that much of a taste. But it's like a slight taste that you're like, you know?
That's dragon fruit, I think.
Yeah. It's like super light too. You wouldn't expect it to be like. You expect it like when you look at it, you expect it to be
To have
dense.
more flavorful.
Yeah, more dense, more flavorful. But it's like super like light and like just melts.
Interesting. I actually never had dragon fruit. I don't believe. Never had it.
Really?
I don't think so.
We're back.
We're back.
No, dude. I think that truthfully, a strip club fine dining restaurant might be our calling card.
Yeah, like I said, there's a niche for just about everything. So, I definitely think it could definitely be a potential moneymaker. That's for sure.
Right.
I will say there's just some horny fucks out there.
There are some horny fucks.
There's some horny fucks, and they'll do just about anything if they can see some ass shaking. So if
That's true.
they gotta fucking pay for a fucking $100 steak, just so they can watch Rebecca's ass shaking again or Becky's ass shaking again, they'll do that shit.
They will. I think it's funny. Like, imagine going to like a strip club in like the butt fucking nowhere, like Kansas or something.
Imagine being a regular at one of those strip clubs, and they all know you there. Oh, hey Tommy.
Hey Tommy, you
Hey
want
Tommy, you want another lap dance? You're gonna go see Christy again.
You gonna go see Chris? Dude, in Kansas,
Or how
they
about
probably,
a 2-for-1 special, Tommy, just for you?
in Kansas they probably only have 2 strippers in the whole town, and they both work at the strip club, and they're like a server and
two
a
different
stripper.
strip clubs though. For some reason,
Yeah, 2 different strip clubs for some reason.
they both own it.
Yeah.
They own their own strip club.
And it's funny because they serve you like your shitty nachos, and then they go like take their clothes off and start stripping.
They literally just start stripping as soon as they serve you your food. They're done doing the waitress act.
And then they take off the apron,
And
and,
then
it's
they
just like a
and then
bikini,
they
and they're
start-
like,
and then they start their strip show.
I'd be like, wow,
I'd be into that.
I'd be like, dude, I appreciate the hustle.
I'd be like, I think this is good. This is a good idea you got going on here.
I would appreciate the hustle a lot because I'd be like, you know what?
Extra
Not
big tip.
only is she shaking that ass, but she's serving me food.
Can you believe a place like Hooters exists?
Yeah.
It's kind of hilarious.
Dude, you want to know something
Chicken
crazy?
wings and titties. I mean,
wanna know something
that's pretty
crazy?
awesome.
This is another story. So me and my uncle were in Anaheim when I first turned 18. Me and my uncle were in Anaheim.
Uncle Roy.
No, it's Uncle Ray, actually.
I always get it wrong.
But basically, I turned 18 when we were in Anaheim, and that night, we went to a strip club.
Oh yeah.
And you know what's crazy about the strip clubs that you go into when you're under 18?
What?
They're all nude.
No way.
They can't serve alcohol, but for some reason
You can look at tits.
you can be completely naked. So literally we went, and it was like the dirtiest, nastiest fucking back alley of a strip club you ever seen in your life. And it was like fucking pregnant bitches going up on stage.
Nice.
Old moms who were like clearly were here just to make a couple more bucks to feed the family, which I appreciated the hustle.
Did any of them look good, or did they all look not good?
No, they all looked like backstreet crack whores.
They looked like.
But what's funny was, I think I might have told you this or not, but one of the girls, like I was throwing the ones at him, and one of the girls literally, like put her legs up in the air. So I was throwing singles on, looking at the stage, and the stage was right here, right? So this is the stage right here, the table.
Yeah.
I was throwing ones, and she was telling me to come closer. So I was like, okay. So like I was just like throwing ones on her really close. She pulls her legs up like this, right? And then she proceeds, this is my head, she wraps them around my head like this motion, and then she like does like a come here with the legs,
Oh my god.
and my face just started
Did your face hit
smashing
the-
in her pussy.
Oh my god.
And it was just
frontal.
smashing
Full frontal in her puss.
right in the puss, and I was like so like shocked that she just fucking did this. I was like, I didn't know they just Like, what is
I
that
didn't know
kind of
was-
move?
I didn't know you were allowed to do that
she like did a Mortal Kombat finisher
on your face
On my-
with her puss.
freshly 18-year-old face, and I was like smacking in there, and I was like, what the fuck? And then she was like, no, you didn't do it right. And I was like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? I was like, I didn't do it right. Like, what? So end of the story, we walked out. But that was a...
Did she not do any? She didn't do anything else. You weren't a fan.
No. I didn't... Fuck no, I would never... Honestly, in my opinion, I would never come near a fucking stripper. You know how many fucking diseases you probably get? But,
Hey, don't shame the sex work. Don't shame.
Hey, you know what?
Don't
You're
shame
right.
those ladies.
Hey, no hate on your game. If you're hustling out there shaking ass at a strip club, I'm not judging, but definitely wouldn't. I have a girlfriend, but even if, I definitely still wouldn't,
That's hilarious.
No, but yeah, that's probably just I remember getting fucking RKO'd into a pussy.
That's wild. Because I
good story, though.
haven't had a strip club experience. I haven't been. We'll have to go, and we'll have to make a story to tell for the pod.
Definitely. I just think, strip clubs low-key overrated, and you spend a lot of money for...
Oh no, I know it's overrated, but it's still
You got to go once.
It's got to be fun to try.
You got to go once. But on that topic,
on the note of strippers and strippers' puss.
And fine dining strip clubs. This was the shittiest podcast on the internet. I'm Lonnie.
And I'm Alex. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Once again, don't forget to let us know who you think would win in a battle to death. Team Grizzly Bear or Team motherfucking Silverback.
Gorilla.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you guys next Monday.
See ya.
See ya.